Hello. Hello, hello. Good morning. We are off. We're off to the races. We're off to the rat races. Oh wow, they have not maintained this trail whatsoever. Whew. All right. Got to decide. Am I doing this? Yeah, let's check it out. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the walk. We're out up here in the Wissahickon Woods. I saw a little side trail that piqued my interest this morning. It's not very well maintained, which could lead to a number of issues, but we're going to do it anyway. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. If that means anything to anybody, congratulations. I know for some of us it just means, oh, that job on Saturday is coming up. Oh boy, this is getting rough. I think this used to be a horse trail. And it doesn't look like it's been out of service for too long, maybe just one season. But as far as I can recall, the last time I went anywhere near this trail, it led me to or around the horse stables. Hey Maria, what's up? Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Maria Ricardo. Any relation to Ricky? Just kidding. Welcome to the woods. We're here in Philadelphia. I'm hiking on this kind of poorly maintained trail. It's a nice setting, nice ambiance and everything, but I'm worried about how far I'm actually going to be able to get here. We can turn around. No one's going to hear you, trust me. That's funny. No one's going to hear me scream out in the woods, right? You coming for me, Maria? See, the steak will eat you. Hey, what's up, Roosevelt Sanchez? Sorry if I butchered that. Welcome to the walk. We're out here walking in Philadelphia. I think they may have discontinued this trail because I see absolutely nothing beyond this point. Yeah, it's not too early, not too late to turn around. We're gonna go back and just link up to a different trail. But that's cool. That's cool. Get one mulligan. Man, you got to watch out for this stuff. I don't know if anybody's familiar with this type of nettle. Can you see those spines on there? Come on, there you go. It gives you a very bad time. And I'm deciding to go with shorts today. So yeah, if you even brush up against it, it's like a searing straight line of pain across whatever surface it touches. It's no good. Are there bears, Roselle? No bears out here. I mean, it's always a possibility, but generally the human activity has kind of kept them away. Farther up north in Pennsylvania, you'll see some black bears, and I mean, even there, the only reason you even see them is because they've become accustomed to like eating trash out of the local trash cans, which is kind of funny. I read like a little tidbit in the news a couple of years ago, and whatever bear scientists, whatever people exist in this world that study bear and bear activity, they said that the average lifespan of a bear in the U.S. has shortened by about 3 years because of all the terrible food they eat out of our trash cans, like the same food that we're eating, like all the processed foods that they end up eating is apparently what they say is that it's shortened the average bear lifespan by 3 years. No cobras, no cobras. There are rattlesnakes. I don't know if you're familiar with rattlesnakes. There are technically rattlesnakes out here, but again, they don't go anywhere. They don't go anywhere near the trails. They're very sensitive to other large animal activity, so they keep to themselves. Yeah, again, it's always possible, but the most place you'd ever see one nearby would be like a big sun-covered rock or something. They like that. All right, so we're back out to the main trail, and we're gonna take a little bit different of a course today. Hey, Alaskan Wild Adventures, what's up? Welcome, man. Welcome back. I'm pretty sure you've been here before. Your name is very memorable. And yeah, do you have like a channel or something, Alaskan? Do you have like an after hours live stream? It's like Baked Alaskan 420, baby. I know rattlesnakes. I heard about them. Yeah, they're pretty creepy. If you can watch some videos, you often find them in like a nest. It'll be just like a couple of big rattlesnakes and like 1,000 baby rattlesnakes, and they're all just writhing and rattling. It's not a good hole to step in. And of course, I think the baby rattlesnakes are one of those snakes that you always hear about. The babies they're extra dangerous because they don't know how to control how much venom they release when they bite something. Oh, you do Minecraft videos? Okay, cool. And live streams. Well, welcome. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for coming back. Today we're going to keep it a little bit short and tight. I got a late start. That's my fault. But I ran into an individual who does a lot of video work in my coffee shop this morning. Coffee. And yeah, he was just fun to talk to. I'm gonna see if I can ask him for some to point me in the right direction as far as certain video editing software goes, because I'm pretty green at that. Oh, I also heard something pretty interesting. Hey, one day I was camping and got chased out of the lake by Leon. Oh, Leon, welcome back, man. How you doing? Chased out of the lake by what? By Rodney. Did you get chased out by Rodney? Rodney! Hey, KJR, how you doing, man? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good Friday to you. We're at the weekend. You got one more day to slug through. Unless you like your job, then you have one more lovely, enjoyable day at work. Hey, Elsa, good morning. Hey, Elsa Olsen, hey, good to see you. Good morning, construction man. That's correct. Today I'm not going to be construction man. Today I'm going to be packing at the last minute for a family reunion, man. Because I definitely am also that man. Their tails look like spiders, so birds come and the rattlesnakes eat or kill them. Interesting. You know, I don't know if that's like a factoid that I've ever been familiar with. Makes sense to me. Let's just go with that. But yeah. I mean, their tails are very specifically designed as a deterrent. You know, they're designed to keep predators away, or warn anything whatsoever that it's getting too close and needs to reconsider the direction that it's moving. But that could also be true. No, I'm not in Evansburg. Oh, that's where you saw me first. Okay, no, I was just out in the outskirts of Philly, helping my cousin that day on a job, and I just happened to be by Evansburg State Park. But no, I'm back in Philadelphia. I live in Northeast Philly. It was a cottonmouth. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, they will swim the fuck after you, and they are terrifying. The cottonmouths. They swim very powerfully and very fast, and they have like a third of their body above the water when they swim. So it's just like this torpedo coming at you, just back and forth. It makes a wake in the water that's like almost as big as a jet skis. I'm exaggerating, but you get the idea. Hey, horse poop. Like for the horse poop. Yeah, and everybody, the stream's just started. Leave a like if you don't mind. It helps people get in here. It's a very important time to leave a like. That's a big group of mushrooms. Look at that. Look at that. These are edible. Deer often come by and just nibble off the corners of them. Looks like this one's been relatively untouched. Maybe right here where it's dark. Might have been a couple of nibbles there. Mushrooms tend to bruise. Not in the same way as humans, but it looks similar to humans. There's another little guy. Yeah, fun fact, if you didn't know, everybody knows that, plants consume carbon dioxide and produce oxygen. Mushrooms actually also consume oxygen and produce carbon dioxide. Hey, come on. Hey, Popper. Nice doggy. I am, by last measure, I am 6'3". I'm 6'3", and there's a funny story about that. If you can imagine. Hold on a minute. I gotta get my selfie stick on. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to all the new people. You're on the morning hike in Philadelphia woods. We'll do 2 hikes a day. Do one in the morning, one in the evening. And what was I gonna say? Yeah. So it's interesting about the mushrooms. Do I play basketball in the NBA? No. I quit that job to become a streamer. It's my passion. I quit the NBA. You might know me. I used to go by Dirk. Actually. Actually, it's funny. Oh, hey Zara, what's up? Welcome to the walk. We are out here in Philadelphia woods in the Wissahickon trails. Hey, good morning. How you doing? Hey, Papa. Oh, you're the same height, like Curry? Yes, Curry, the person that I know about and completely get the reference of. Yes, just like Curry. Yeah, so mushrooms, and when I say mushrooms, it's like underneath the forest, like 50% of the ground is covered in mycelial paths, so they consume carbon dioxide and they produce oxygen. Plants consume oxygen and produce carbon dioxide. They are a very important part of plant respiration and vice versa, as well as many other extremely fascinating facts about mushrooms. Mushrooms have been known to detect. They can detect when there is a disturbance on the ground caused by like deer. So there's like a trail that deer or other animals have been using for a long time. The mushrooms will detect that with their sensors, wherever you want to call them. They have millions of sensors, and they will start to adjust the nutrients in the ground in that area so that plants will be steered away from that area. They're very symbiotic. They do, and that's just like the tip of the iceberg. They do all sorts of other shit when it comes to plants. Can I reach 10-foot hoop or no? I haven't tried. I have a pretty precise 3-foot arm span. So for my shoulders, I'm probably just under 10 feet. I'm probably at 9 feet. So no, but I can jump a foot. I can jump at least a foot. Oh yeah, Bamji Grace. Good morning, and welcome to the walk. What else was I saying? Oh yeah, my height. For most of my life, for some reason, I thought I was 6'4", right? And that's what I told everybody, and that's what I told myself. And then recently, about a year ago, there's a guy who I was working with, and he was like on the spectrum, kind of a Asperger's savant type individual. And we were just having random conversation, and for some reason we asked about each other's heights because we were both kind of tall. And I was like, yeah, I'm 6'4". And he's like, you're not 6'4". I was like, what do you mean? He's like, no, you're not. Hey, good morning. Morning. He's like, no, you're not 6'4". I can tell you. I can tell by looking at you, you're not 6'4". I'm like, whatever. And so we're in construction. So, you know, of course I pull out my tape measure and get up against the wall. And he measures me, and sure enough, I'm fucking 6'3". So I like lost an inch. I lost an inch off of my existence because one sassy autistic man. But it's okay. It's better to know than to not know, right? So that's that story. Hey, what's up, Zombie Export 101? Welcome everybody. Welcome all new people to the walk. We're walking here in Philadelphia. To be honest, I've not considered anything about mushrooms, so that's actually very interesting. Yeah, look, it's a deep rabbit hole. Look it up. It's really fun. It's really fun. Hey, what's up, Steak and Cheese? Sorry I missed you. Pennsylvania has a great variety of mushrooms. Yeah, they have lion's mane. They have all sorts of oyster mushrooms. Very many. Turkey of the woods, chicken of the woods. Turkey tail, chicken of the woods. A million others. Not all edible, but not a lot of like really dangerous ones. Just more like upset your stomach kind of ones. Yeah. You always want to eat one. If you're like in a desperate situation and you can't identify it, you have no resources to identify it. Eat one small one, you know, and then give it 24 hours. And if you don't have a crazy upset stomach or any negative ramifications, you'll be fine. But yeah, I mean, it's like a desperate emergency situation is what I'm talking about. Eat bugs if you can. Gravity always wins. I know, right? Reality, the truth will always win over the lies. Yeah. But yeah, I always thought that was really interesting about mushrooms, and I had like a hobby, a burgeoning hobby, that I was going to start growing mushrooms. It's not important what kind, but I was doing all sorts of research and getting ready, and then I came across those trivia facts about mushrooms, and I was like, oh, well, I should put some plants inside of my biodome to help create more oxygen, because it is important to have a good oxygen flow when you're growing mushrooms. I mean, if you ever look up mushroom farms, they're actually extremely cool. Like, some of them are very rustic, and it's just a barn that's full of shelves. Am I missing anybody? Stream also taught me about chicken of the woods. Yeah, and look it up too. Whenever I'm camping, something always ends up bad. Well, that's part of the fun, right? Hopefully not too bad. I mean, what are we talking? We're talking bad rainstorm, everything gets washed out. Appropriate. No water source nearby. That also happens. Or whatever, no bathrooms. That's camping. It still falls within the range of camping. My friend of mine grows mushrooms, hallucinogenic mushrooms. Yes, sirree. Yeah, it's actually very easy to get into that. And it's a head shop is like a place where you go buy paraphernalia like pipes and other stuff and black lights and hippie posters and nonsense. All your smoking needs can be found at a head shop. But yeah, very many head shops sell syringes with spore cultures for your mycology projects. So yeah, you can just literally do all the setup work and then just go buy the spores and then inoculate, and you're off to the races. And yeah, it's a good time. There's a lot of vectors for failure when you're doing that kind of thing. You know, sterilization is very important. You're basically creating a 100% sterile environment, and you want no competition for the spores. And I don't know if you know anything about germs, but there's competition all around you, ready to pounce at any moment, you know. So, oh, what the hell is this? Okay, so this took us back up to the real world. We don't want to go to the real world right now, so we're going back. Do I play Roblox? No, I never got into it. I never got into it. I did play some Minecraft for a couple of years, maybe even just a year and a half, and yeah, I had fun. I had a couple of friends. I was in my late 20s when I started playing Minecraft a little bit, and I saw the sub button. I do 2 streams a day. I won't flood your screen with too much shit. But yeah, thanks for coming by and thanks for chatting. It's been a pleasure. Snakes and someone almost died. Yes, okay, well, yeah, snakes and someone almost died is not a good thing to associate with camping, but snakes definitely. I hope that there was help available nearby. I know that can be really scary in the moment. You gotta have somebody there who can keep their head in a crisis. Yeah. So, anyway, what was I talking about? We covered mushrooms, that's fine. Oh yeah, you guys want to hear some interesting news? Or not news. I was listening to a podcast this morning that was discussing AI and like ChatGPT. And the article started by describing some individual, totally normal guy, who started ranting and raving. He started making like long form videos ranting with all this crazy language and conspiracy theory type stuff. And one way or another, it's been determined that it was from using ChatGPT too much. And apparently this is like let me pull up the article. Hold on one second. I can actually show you. I actually recorded it because it was so crazy. I don't know if that comes through here. See if we can make that a little bigger. Yeah. So this sounds strikingly similar to something we've been reporting on extensively this year. A wave of people who are suffering severe breaks with reality as they spiral into the obsessive use of ChatGPT or other AI products. In alarming mental health emergencies that have led to homelessness, involuntary commitment to psychiatric facilities, and even death. So, hello Sammy Gregory, what's up? Liam, do you believe in trees? I believe in trees. Do you believe in trees? I believe in trees. I believe in them, yeah. I've got hard facts. I've got hard facts all around me right now. Do you believe in trees? Uno reverso? Liam gone global. Nice. Liam gone global. You have a channel? You do videos? Sammy Gregory. Do I have bear spray with me? You know, also, that's a good question. I do not, but I was recently hanging out in my local hiking supply store, and I walked by the bear spray aisle, and it's something I'm going to consider when I start to do more hikes up north. Ooh, there's lots of poison ivy around here. Poison ivy. I'm not extremely susceptible to poison ivy, but I am moderately susceptible to poison ivy. Looks like a bunch of trees. What is this shit? This is just a bunch of trees. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Sammy. All right. I do, my man. Yeah. I figured, man. I figured. You got the name for it, right? Well, have you gone global? Have you been traveling? Or is the name just a prophecy? Would you just like to go global? Or do you mean that you have gone global via the internet and you are speaking to many wonderful individuals from around the globe? I'll move that in a minute. I just want to possibly touch on that topic. Come on. I get that thing stuck in my head from the X-Men. Remember the second X-Men movie, where it's like the really terrible rendition of the Phoenix, like the Phoenix Chronicles. This way, not that way. I don't think that way. Gotta be. Come down there. Kept going that way, so we're going this way. Okay. Right. Never been on this trail before, so bear with me. I have to use pure masculine logic and my nose magnets to figure out which direction we're going. With our trees and no air for us. Oh. You just gotta believe. You just gotta believe in the trees, man. There, goodbye to you. But yeah, so I guess just fair warning. AI is either intentionally or unintentionally making people go crazy and kill themselves. So just, keep it in mind next time you're asking for like a recipe or something. It might be trying to kill you. We gotta have them on Earth. Gotta do it. We don't have a choice. The trees were here before us. They'll be here after us. And the trees are responsible for the habitat of pretty much everything. Pretty much everything on land, one way or another. Lots of different trees. Yeah, trees are really fascinating. How many varieties there are. You really think about it. The fact that there's like hundreds and hundreds of different species of tree. Pretty fascinating. They're like ancient. They're like dinosaurs, basically. They've been developing and changing and evolving for since time began. And the big, thickest, strongest things you see in nature, those are the ones that those are like the humans. Those are like the apex plants. Trees are like the apex plants. It's just kind of an interesting way to look at it. Trees! Okay, that looks like a little trail. Nah. Yeah, we can go say hello to some water. We haven't said hello to any water today. This is a pretty steep hill here. I know people like water. Oh, I love this plant. Let me show you. I don't remember what it's called, but it has these cool, like, segmented parts on all the stems. Is that coming through okay? It's like they have like 90-degree angles. They have all these slots segmented that stick out like fins, like shark fins. Which is kind of cool. It's all over the plant, everywhere. I don't know why. Who knows why? But they're all like perpendicular, like 90 degrees that way, 90 degrees that way, 90 degrees that way. Just a cool looking plant. Coming to our Babylon Brook. Hey, what's up, Lukeland? Welcome back. Welcome back, my brother. Thanks for coming to the walk. Everybody remember to hit the like if you can. And subscribe if you want. I do a hike in the morning and the evening every single day. Ooh, look at this. Big reveal. You guys hear that? That's like coming from the cave. No dangerous animals. The only caveat to that would be like a big nest of hornets is pretty dangerous, So if you wander into the wrong spot, like if I were to walk underneath there, I could encounter a big hive of stinging bugs, and depending on who you are, that could be your last day on Earth. This is very nice though. We got some babbling going on from the water and from me. Is it a trolley? No. I was just making that noise. No, I was giving you a preview of the eerie background music that I'm going to implement one day soon. I'm compiling a library of ambient sounds, and every once in a while I'm going to need a creepy sound. And I think it's going to be nice. It's going to be like when you're in Skyrim or something, you enter a cave, Let the music set the tone. But subtle. It'll be subtle, not in your face. Very subtle. I think that'd be a really, really easy, fun way to kind of just level up the stream a little bit. Just very subtle, very carefully selected background music that you can barely hear, you know. I think it would be a nice touch. But I'll take some feedback from you guys whenever I actually implement that. Between two trees with Mudslinger. Yeah, Lukeland, you were, was that you yesterday who said you enjoyed the water? I can't quite remember, but you're one of the options. No, that was KJ. KJ said that. Going to the market, you know. No, that's tomorrow. That would be tomorrow. And I'm going to be out of town tomorrow. I'm leaving on a road trip. Maybe I'll do some streams from various. I got a guy coming up. Hold on. I'll do some streams from various interesting gas stations along the way. Woo! Hey, lover. Hey, what's up, boy? Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Hey. How's it going? Yes, it was me. Yes, it was you. Yes. Gotcha. I couldn't remember. Well, then I called out KT a little too often. Then after they left. Yeah, I do love that market though. And there's more mushrooms at that market too. Oh yeah, reishi. Reishi is another one that you can find around here, but it's really rare. It needs just the right conditions. Ah, it's a nice sunny day. It's a nice sunny day. No clouds today. I think the wetness is finally over. Trails are drying up a bit. But it did spawn a lot of mushrooms. Well, you have a chainsaw in the background today, so yeah. Well, that's called dudes out making money where I should be. That's the sound of money being made by somebody that's not me. But that's okay. I'm on hiatus right now. I'm on sabbatical. I do have a chainsaw though. I have a tiny little chainsaw, battery powered, Makita, and it comes in handy. It's good for. I'll find an example. It's good for stuff that's, you know, something around this thick right here. You can see, like, compared to my hand. I have kind of big hands, but yeah, probably about 5 inch across. But it comes in handy. You can do a lot of cuts before you got to replace the battery. And I have so many batteries, so it's okay. I went crazy a couple of years ago. I was just buying Makita tools off of eBay and Craigslist. Just spent so much money, but I got such good value. I got so many tools. I probably saved $2,000 in the end. But every single tool I bought came with like 2 batteries and a charger, or 2 batteries and a charger. So I think I have like 15 batteries, like 5 chargers. It's okay, just Psycho Dad. Yeah, Psycho Dad. You know Psycho Dad. Yeah, speaking, that reminds me, I've always wanted to play that game, Hello Neighbor. I don't know why Psycho Dad reminded me of that, but it just popped into my head. Anybody played that game, Hello Neighbor? I know it's kind of blown up and got like DLC and all that shit, but back when I heard about it, it was just a single game. It looked like my speed. Kind of a fun, kind of go at your own pace horror game. Welcome everybody new, welcome. Happy Friday. We're out here in the Wissahickon Woods in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Here on the morning stream. We do 2 hike streams a day, morning and evening. So welcome, hang around, have a chat, don't be shy. And everybody, if you have not hit the like yet, please hit the like. See if we can get a few more people in here before I end stream today. That's a nice, impressive tree. Doesn't look as big on camera than it does in real life, but it's quite large at the base. It's quite large at the base. That's what she said. Okay. Hello, kitty. Did you see a cat? What did I miss? Wait, there's a fat dog on me. That's good. That's always a good place to be. A big old happy fat dog. Say hi to the puppers for me. Oh my God. What? What's up? Ba, ba, ba. Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Just got stuck in my head for no reason. That's okay. That's okay. I think I'm gonna just start playing music, whatever music I want, on the stream sometimes, and then I'm just going to edit it out before I release the video. I think I'll be okay if I do that. I have to look into it a little more, but it would be nice to just have some of my favorite tunes or y'all's favorite tunes cranking. There may be a way I can quickly download on the fly. Oh yeah, so I got my new internet module for upgrading my live stream internet, and unfortunately the firmware that's on it is way too much trouble for me to have to like download a bunch of coding programs and like break into it and root it and do all this crazy shit. I couldn't even find instructions. Like the experts on the subject as of like April were like, nah, if your Wi-Fi hotspot has this firmware number, then there's really nothing that you can do to change it, blah blah blah. And some people kind of hinted like, well, you could do this and this, and they're like, yeah, but that's too hard. So anyway, so there's other solutions. I'm only at $100. I already found a better potential solution. So gotta wait a little bit. Like I always say, if it takes me 2 months, that's fine. I gotta maintain my regular life schedule. No chainsaw. I believe it is illegal. What's illegal? I think one of my teachers are gay for the school cop. Well, that's sweet. Is the school cop also gay? Because that would be a requirement. Otherwise, your teacher's going to be very disappointed. Where are you going from our reunion? Sorry, KJR. Yeah, we're going up to Maine. We're going up to Maine, like southeastern Maine, somewhere near the water. Everybody's kind of pitching in and getting a handful of cabins, maybe 3 cabins. Actually, some people already live up there, so some people are just staying where they live. But yeah, it's going to be great. I'm going to be there for a whole week, so it's going to be a whole week of videos of Maine, live streams in the morning and evening of different trails of Maine that I certainly have never seen and you've never seen, and there's the ocean. So it'll be a great time. We'll do some long walks on the beach for the ladies. You know. I don't think that. Where are you saying that chainsaws are illegal? I don't believe that chainsaws are illegal for anyone anywhere. I mean, in the United States. I know if you're in one of those countries where they ban knives, then maybe chainsaws on that list of things you can't order from Amazon or something like that. Oh God, was that a joke? Trying to cop some? Jesus. Well, that was an amazing joke, Sammy Gregory. But that was Leon. Okay. Well then, great job with the joke, Sammy. That was amazing. That's the kind of fine humor that I would expect to come out of my mouth, but I missed that one. Oh, yeah, Stephen King, that's right. He does write a lot about Maine. And Derry, which I think is actually in Maryland, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it is Maine. No, but I've been to Derry, and it wasn't when I went to Maine. So, anyway, yeah, I haven't read a lot of King, but I know he likes to keep it in the same region and universe. It's one thing that I've learned about him. Nachos are cool. Hey, Steve, you're cool too. Nachos are cool. Not oh, you know that is kind of my go-to. Like if I'm ever somewhere like a Mexican restaurant and I can't decide, I just get like a big fuck you plate of nachos that's meant for like the whole table, and I'll just eat the whole thing. That's a good time. That's a good time in my book. I love Mexican food. I love restaurants. I love Mexican restaurants. Chips and salsa. Oh, you want to know about a gluttonous experience? I used to have a really fire Mexican restaurant right down the street from my work, from my job. Hold on a minute. Hey, good morning. So I had this really amazing traditional Mexican restaurant, like Tex-Mex, but they still use good ingredients. Chips and salsa, unlimited, and you could smoke cigarettes inside. So you want to talk about a gluttonous lunch? Woo! 5 cigarettes, 5 bowls of salsa, and a giant plate of Mexican food. Oh yeah, oh yeah. But I don't smoke anymore, so. Maybe if I went back there, I would smoke just for the special occasion. But it's been almost 2 years, and I'm not looking back. It's been much better without the smoke. I just took a deep breath to celebrate my quitting smoking. I don't know anywhere the chainsaws are illegal either. Hey, what's up, Curtis? Sorry if I missed you earlier, but welcome. Somebody got fed up with this vine here. It's weird. We have these vines that they grow into like ropes if they're given enough time, and they're like wood. You chop them and you could like make stuff out of them if you wanted to. They're so thick and woody. Oh, and also they leak. They're like tubes. Certain ones are like tubes. You can cut one with a machete, and it'll like leak water for 4 hours. Like not like a fire hose, but more than just like dripping. Like it actually comes out with a little bit of pressure. So that's a good thing to know, I guess, for survival, right? Chop into some vines and drink out of them. That's the thought that I remember having at the time. But I suppose if you're in an environment that can like supply a bunch of water to a vine, there's probably water nearby anyway. So whatever. Okay, we're gonna go this way. I think this is not the way we came, but I think it will still lead back to my truck, which we have to get back to because we're sitting at about 43 minutes. Hey, get away from me, bug. Looks fun. Enjoy your walk. Have a great day. Hey, man, have a great Friday. I know people probably got to start getting to their regular days. So thank you so much for coming by, Sammy, and sub if you want. Sub if you want to see my night hike. And no cop, no stop. But yeah, Gregory also awesome. I mean, thanks for hanging out. See you next time. I remember being a kid and my dad having a dart while pushing the cart around, getting the groceries. Hell yeah. Smoking in the grocery store, smoking in the hospital. The doctor lighting the cigarette for the pregnant woman on the bed, getting ready to deliver her baby. That's the world that I wanted to see again. I don't know if you all know this, but if you're 30 or older, your mom was probably smoking a cigarette while she was delivering you. You know. I'm just kidding. Maybe 40 at this point. Maybe 40. Hey, Sammy. Yeah, see you, man. Hope to see you soon. Hope to see you again. Hey, here's some water. Oh, that's cool. Another little bridge. This one's a little more of the concrete variety. Maybe they just kind of skimmed over it to reinforce it. It's very pleasant as well. Little creek over here. I've got some really amazing footage that I'm getting ready to edit of this really cool area with a bridge, and it's a super high def. It's like 8K video or whatever. So I will be posting that shortly. I'll have a lot of time to edit that shit while I'm on the road. But that means I have to actually bring my laptop. Remember the laptop. He told pregnant women to smoke to keep their weight down. That's my America. Oh, just kidding. Oh, you know, I know where we are. I should probably turn around and head back the other way, but this is a really nice... I like this bridge here. I like this. It's not really a bridge per se. It's like an elevation. It's crazy. Like it looks like a bridge, you know, but it's actually just like, it's more like stairs. I mean, it is allowing stuff to go underneath. It's allowing water to go underneath, but it's a weird area where it changes elevation, and they didn't like level the ground on both sides. They just made the bridge like a half arch. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we can't keep going this way. I got to hike back about 100 feet to the fork in the road. I blamed it on the dog, but my wife ain't buying it. Uh-oh. What's up? Dubious. Well, your wife sounds like she's intelligent. Maybe too intelligent. Did I just come this way? Looks different. Looks different going up than down. Probably because you don't have a dog? Hey, that's a good point. KJR, yeah. Step one. Okay, I know I keep referencing TV shows, but they're constantly coursing through my brain at all times, and every single thing I hear and see connected to a TV show. Archer, you know that show Archer? One of my favorite shows. My favorite shows, cartoon-wise, probably Archer, Venture Brothers. I like Adventure Time. It's a classic. A little more wholesome, but I still like it a lot. Hey, what's up, Elio? Sorry, you're covered by bushes. El de los Tigers. El de los Tigers. Welcome. El de los Tigres. El de los Tigres. Let's see. Hey, Hassan, what's up? What's up, Hassan's family? How you doing, bud? How you doing? How's the uncle? Still a douchebag? I know. He'll never change. Well, he might get worse, but he won't get better. And if he does get better, he's lying. Because that's the kind of animal he is. Anyway, JF, what's up? What's going on? There's a scene in Archer where... they like flash to where one of the dumber guys in the KGB has started dating Archer's ex-love, Katya. And they're like, and the guy brings Katya breakfast in bed, and it's like this nice silver platter dish with a lid. And he opens up the lid, and he's like, "Who wants waffle?" And he opens up the lid, and it's just like butter and syrup and nothing else. And he's like, "I forget to make waffle." Who wants waffle? I forget to make waffle. It's good. It's a good episode. It's a good show. If you haven't seen it, it's great. Boom, boom, boom. Oh shit! I think we found the horse farm. Horse farm. Clean up horse farm too. No boys allowed. Well, on the plus side, this is cool. On the downside, I'm not anywhere near where I need to be to get back to my fucking car. This is a really nice open field. Look at this. Very nice. Very nice. Little birdhouse. Little birdhouse for the little birds. I remember discovering this a long time ago when I didn't know these woods at all. And I was just completely lost. I was like, I have no fucking clue. Where the hell am I? This is pretty cool though. Little horse training grounds. Doesn't look very active today. If you were on the other stream the other day where I was stuck in the woods in the middle of the night, you may have seen this horse farm from the other side. But it looks like we just came in from the back end. But yeah, little slice of life here. A little life in the day of a horse trainer. Get to see where the magic happens. I was literally going to say it looks like a horse area. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, if somebody sees me, they're probably like, who is that? Is he from a rival horse farm? Is he doing espionage right now? A rival horse farm. That's cool. And they got these nice big lights set up. Yeah, just one set of lights, I guess, just for packing up or whatever. Oh, they got more lights over there. Cool. This is cool. No horses. I like horses. I do see some horses standing over there. I don't want to be like a total douchebag, but yeah, whatever. I figured out something that I can say. I figured I was just going to say like, hey, I'm on a Skype call. I'm on a Skype call with my best friend. I wanted to show him the horse farm. You know? And they're like, no, you're not. You're a liar. Get out of our horse ranch. Well, horses are not your content, asshole. And I'll say, okay, I'm leaving. And I'll leave. I'm starting to recognize areas now. Yeah. Yes, if you were here the other day, you would have seen me like walk in over by that house over there. And look at these beautiful beasts. Beautiful beasts. We're coming up on some horses. I mean, it's a public area. I'm sure people walk by with their cell phones and take pictures all the time, right? You have to be bold to make it in horse journalism, okay? It's a very competitive field, horse journalism. Oh, I'm sure they're privately owned, yeah, but this is part of the Wissahickon Trail System, so I mean, I'm sure they're not like state-owned horses, but I'm sure there's a good deal worked out with everybody. It's a nice campus, though. It really is nice. Hey, beautifuls. I can walk a little closer. We'll go around the other side. They're all dolled up. All dolled up. They're going somewhere. Hey, lovely. Hey, lovelies. How are you doing? How's your day? How's that grass? I want to say that those blinders are probably for flies, right? KJ, you're into horses, right? Those masks that they're wearing, are those to keep them more comfortable from like flies landing on their eyes and stuff, or is there some other purpose? Hey guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, lovelies. I'm not going to come pet you because that would be rude. But I'm sure you're very pleasant. Please do not feed or pet the horses. Okay. So yeah, we're allowed to like say hi at least. Good morning and hello. And nay. Nay to you. Nay to you, good sir. Yeah, stop the flies. Cool. Why the masks? Yeah, hey Elsa, welcome back. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, because they can definitely see through them. I'm sure it obstructs their vision a little bit, but probably worth it. And yeah, over the ears too. See, it's covering the ears. I know they're always twitching their ears when flies land on them. It's probably like raises their cortisol levels or something, having to deal with flies all day. What's up, beautiful? What's up? I would love to pet you, but I won't. I'm sure you would be totally fine with that. They're hanging out in the shade, you see? You see how they're in the shade here? Smart horses. Everybody's in the shade. Even the horses over there are in the shade. Yeah, that's my move too, guys. That's my move. We're not so different, you and I. Breaking news today in horse journalism. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Also, yeah. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Whenever I try to look stuff up, the whole stream freezes. So, I was thinking about carrying a secondary phone and doing a hotspot so I can look stuff up, but it's okay. I'll just give everybody a few more good looks at these beautiful guys. It doesn't smell amazing over here, but it smells like a farm. Smells normal. And these guys over here too. See you later, buddies. He's walking away. I guess they're friends. They're following each other. Maybe they're boyfriend and girlfriend horse. Ew. Yeah, you always see them whipping the tails. That's funny. Yeah, bugs have been so prevalent in our lives for so many millennia that animals grew a whole system of whips to take care of them out of their butts. I guess especially around the butt, that'd be an important part, right? Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna hike out of here, and I know that'll send me back on the right track. That horse just flapped its lips at me, so I flapped him right back. You gotta let these horses know where you stand. That's Crimbot's job. Yes. Mm-hmm. It's all right. Crimbot has the day off. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go home and get that Japanese supermarket footage posted, re-uploaded. I had to cut a couple people out of it, but I have some ramen left. Some very fancy Japanese ramen that I have to eat. I probably have that for breakfast. Haven't even had breakfast yet. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? That was nice though. That was a nice little look. I didn't expect to see any horses today. Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Horses are not that hard to ride. Yeah. I guess if they've already been broken, and yeah. That'd be kind of fun to do, like a horseback riding stream. It'd just be like all the time. How long could you guys watch that? What do you think? That was what my stream used to look like before I had my gimbal. KJR probably remembers that. Hey KJR, are you a mod yet? I can't tell by looking at you. I can't see if you're blue on my software. I may have just assumed. Hey, yeah. Hey, Jason Phelps, welcome back, man. How's the family? Well, that is a travesty. That is a travesty. That's too long coming. I'm sorry, man. You mean more. You mean more to me than that. I should have modded you a long time ago. So I dubbed thee Sir KJR. Hey, what's up, DPL? What's up? How you doing, buddy? I see you've been busy lately, man. You've been posting videos left and right. Good on you. You're getting incrementally better every day, right? Yeah, weather is fantastic today. Weather is superb. Sun's out, clouds are gone. It's got like that nice, dry morning sun heat on the trail, you know. Even the humidity is kind of creeping away. And yeah, I'm walking back to my car. I'm making my way back. I should be there relatively soon. I think I'm in the exact same position that I was last time, when I was here at night, and I have the opportunity to take the correct path back, which I believe is this trail right here, and just keep to the left. Toleration statue, that's correct. Did you see the poster I made for the new movie I'm making? Not yet. No. I have been getting your notifications though, pretty regularly. So I'm sure I have it on my list. It sucks though. I think it's a little. They need more options when it comes to notifications on YouTube, because I used to turn my notifications off because they're just so overbearing. And I have so many subscriptions that like I can never tell if anything interesting actually happens, because there's like 27 uploads every second, you know. But then when I turn them off, I have nothing, you know. They need like an extra favorite subscription category. I think I heard bad weather around 5 p.m. Everyone plan in accordance. Lukeland, remind me where you're located in the are you in the US? I mean where in the US? Because I'm pretty far east. I'm about as far east as you can go. Unless you're just talking about bad earth weather. And everybody, you better get ready. You better get off right now and get ready. Oh, Brooklyn, New York. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so hails to the yeah. Bad weather, you say? It looks beautiful here. I'm only 2 hours away from you. But it could be coming in off the water, I know. That's usually where it's coming from. Well, I hope it rains itself out over the next couple of days, because I'm supposed to be spending a week in Maine with outdoor activities. Oh man, that's gonna be great. That's gonna be great. The only problem is that I've been messing around with YouTube so hard for the last month now. I kind of put off a few things I needed to do, and now I'm leading right into a 1 week vacation. So I'm gonna have some explaining to do to some of my more regular clients. But you know, whatever, life goes on. It's fine. That's one thing I've been thinking about lately. I don't know if you guys can relate to this. It's important to be successful, to have a sense of expedience, like a sense of urgency about the things that you do. You need to have a fire lit under your ass to a certain extent, you know. But at the same time, you have to learn that sometimes you need to just drop things out of your life. Sometimes the problem, and I've experienced this multiple times, I bite off more than I can chew, and the thought that I can just drop one of them out of my life never even occurs to me. The entire thing is just like, oh my God, I've got this, I've got to do this. And there's like one of those things that is completely reasonable to be like, okay, well, I can live without that money. I can live without doing that job. I already can't do the job, so I basically don't have the money anyway. It's stressing me out. It's ruining every other opportunity that I do have available to me that I could accomplish. And so you just let one go, you know, just let one go. And ever since I started doing that, life's just been just the slightest bit better and easier. And I still forget sometimes. I still forget that you can just drop one. And then I remember and I go, oh yeah, sorry dude, I'm not gonna be able to do that job. And you know what happens? There's a million other people that can do the job for them, and the relationship's not ruined, and they understand because they're humans, you know. It's just something to think about, something to remember if you're overwhelmed because you're biting off more than you can chew, you know. And it's a good thing, you know, to be like the Jim Carrey yes man character and be like, say yes to everything all the time. It's not that bad to be that person, but you also have to like be able to drop one or let one go every once in a while too. And then you get so stressed out. I don't do any of them properly in the end. Yeah, properly is the key word, yeah. Your quality, whatever you do, your quality suffers when you're trying to do too much, you know. And that may be kind of played out advice, but it's not necessarily common sense, you know. People, especially with things like all these tools that we have these days, you feel like you can do more than you can. But yeah, and it's the same thing with my streaming, you know. It's like I do one in the morning, I do one in the evening, That sounds very manageable, but sometimes I could really use those 2 hours in the evening, you know? Like, it's only supposed to eat up an hour of my day, but very often so far it ends up eating like 2 hours, you know? So, anyway, just think about that. Think about that stuff. I think we're on the right trail here. And you guys, if you don't mind hitting the like, we're going to be ending the stream soon. I hope you got some enjoyment out of today. Yeah. I need to be doing a lot. I need to be doing more. I need to be doing more strategic things. I'm doing a lot of things that aren't necessarily adding up to a lot so far. And but you know, I'm staying employed, and I'm staying paid. I'm remaining paid by enough people to where I can continue to live, which is important. But, you know, yeah. Sometimes I think, like, I should be working all the time and really saving more money. It's easy to just work enough just to live. and it's one strategy for sure. It's definitely one strategy. You're a lot less stressed. But you don't have the money to do the things that you want to do, that you really want to do. In the end, you know, buy a house, etc., etc. If you just work enough to live, you can survive. I mean, you can pay, even if your apartment's expensive, you can live on 20, 30,000 a year easily. If you're single, if you're a single individual making 20, 30,000 a year, no kids. People say that people like to grab the megaphone and start yelling about how you can't live on that much money. Not only are they completely wrong, and you should completely discount anybody who says anything close to that, not only are they wrong in theory, they're stupid and wrong, because the majority of people on this planet do that already and have for many, 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 many generations. So they're like multiple levels of stupid and wrong, but they're the loudest individuals, making the most noise and getting the most attention. No, we got to keep going a little farther. We're not there yet. So yeah, so all you young kids that are watching the news and watching your favorite stupid influencers that are paid shills, talking about how you can't live on 20,000 a year. Yeah, you can. You know how I know? Because everybody fucking does already. That's how I know. Hello from the Poconos. What's up? Rant over. Okay. I may not be able to talk because me and my dog are fighting over my toy. It's supposed to be the other way around. You're supposed to be fighting over his toy. Hey, Super Vixen. What's up, dog? What's up? Welcome to the channel. That is awesome that you're in the Poconos. I just came from the Poconos a couple weeks ago. We're here in Philadelphia right now. We're in the Philadelphia woods. Whereabouts in the Poconos do you live? Do you live around the lake? Or the big lake? Give me 1 second here. Just get this thing. Oh, I can't do it, really? That sucks. I guess that makes sense. Anyway. Yeah, we're we're on the morning stream right now. We're about to end here in a minute. I'm just getting back to my car. But I do a hike in the morning and the evening. I don't know if you're already subscribed to Super Vixen, but there's been a lot of activity lately. If I don't remember you, sorry. The fact that you mentioned the Poconos makes me think that perhaps you have been here before, and I kind of recognize your name, but there's lots of names, if you can imagine. Whenever I fight against my dog, she always jumps on top and walks over in my defeated body. Yeah. You said you have a big fat dog, right? Yeah, they know how to throw their weight around, that's for sure. Okay, so we are now well over an hour, so la-dee-da. I like an hour. I like hour streams. I like them. I like an hour walk. It's good for you. I like also when I stick to my plan and only do half an hour. I like that too. And welcome everybody new. Welcome. I see we got some new people rolling in. Everybody want to hit that like if you haven't yet. The people who have been here. We're going to be ending pretty soon. Excuse me. The best thing about these walks is that I can carry a cup of coffee like the whole time and not finish it. But if I'm on my own, left unattended to my own devices, I can down like 3 cups of coffee like between red lights, you know. I don't know how I'm managing to hold on to so much of this liquid for so long. It's amazing. Yeah, you know what? On the way back here, we'll take a little detour, and we will revisit the Statue of Tolerance, which is a really cool area. It's a nice old statue from the 1900s on a very dangerous like cliff edge that's hard to get around and look at. But we should be getting there any minute. It'll be a good way. It'll be a good thing to do right before we end. Sweet Caroline. Oh, you got like a... Wait. Hold on. Clarify that. She's just a puppy now. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I had to think about that for a minute. I was like, do you mean the other thing? But no, okay, that makes sense. But she's big though. She's big fat, or is that a different dog? So yeah, we're on the trail right now to go check out the statue real quick. And we can also look at this look at this knurl. We're gonna look at this knurl real quick. If you don't know what a knurl is, it's like a tree cancer. It's very impressive knurl we've got going on here. And as somebody said before, it's like a miracle nobody has cut this thing down yet. But look at the size of this freaking knurl. Like, that's my hand, you know. Absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. Unstoppable knurl. Still going around. It's like 70% of the tree surface here. I don't think I've ever seen... Yes, also, yeah. Touching on that for sure. Yeah, because you can do a lot. You can do a whole lot. And you can burn yourself out. And at the end of the day, you're just all your efforts just getting thrown up against a brick wall because you're not doing the right stuff, you know. And some part of you usually knows that. Some part of you usually knows that you are doing these things. Like it's possible to productively procrastinate, if that makes any sense to you guys. You can be very productive while procrastinating because you're not doing the important things that are going to move your life forward. You can clean the house, you can do the dishes, you can do the laundry, you can do all this stuff in order to procrastinate from what you're actually doing, actually need to be doing, you know. It's very true. And believe me, ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. Yeah, that knurl is even more impressive today than the last time. I forgot how awesome that was. A lot of people cut those things up and make them into woodworking projects. Okay, we're getting closer. It's a little farther than I remembered, but we're almost there. This is a very fun and engaging rocky trail here. Gotta really focus my crocus. There we go. And welcome to the new people we just got here. We are about to end the stream, but we're going to check out this cool statue of William Penn Jr., the founder of Pennsylvania, or at least the namer of Pennsylvania. And it's on this very dangerous rocky cliffside. which is not ideal for somebody holding a cup of coffee and a camera. But we're gonna make it work because I am a spider monkey. Little known fact, if you guys didn't know. See, look at this. There's no like fun touristy way to get over to this statue. You know, it's like death on all sides and sharp rocks sticking straight up. They're not sharp, but they're jagged, I guess you could say. They have a jagged formation. But we were going to say hi to William Penn once I'm standing on level ground here. So yeah, this is a statue called the Statue of Tolerance. It was, I believe, 1901 or 1902 when it was made. It's limestone, and you can tell either they didn't finish the foot, or let me see if I can get closer. Either they didn't finish it, or it's undergone some kind of repair. I didn't see anything about it in the history. It looks to me like it was reinforced because it might have been falling away. I don't know though. I don't know. It's hard to say because there's the back of the leg. Obviously contractors have been taking their time since the 1900s, right? They still never came back and finished that leg. I paid him for the leg and he never finished the leg. Actually, it looks like a lot of it's been kind of worked over with a little bit of surface concrete or mortar. It's the most random, bizarre place for a statue. I know, it's pretty cool. It was erected as a monument to religious tolerance. Religious tolerance. And you got to put it back in context. Back in the day, that meant Christianity. You know, they weren't talking about. I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you're imagining a world back in the day where there was like Hindus and Buddhists and Taoists and Islamists, and no, there wasn't that. It was the non-religious and Christians. I mean, 1900s, maybe there were a couple extras here and there, but they weren't like needing to be accepted. It was just more like tolerating religious beliefs in general, but that was mostly Christianity at that time. And yeah, you can look it up. It's historically accurate. But it's funny that it's in Pennsylvania. It's kind of interesting. Squeaky wheels get oil. Elsa Olsen, are you? I suspect that you might be rewound a little bit on the stream. Elsa, I hate to break it to you. Whenever you hear this in about 30 seconds, you might need to make sure that your bar is all the way forward, because it seems to me like you might be about a minute and 15 minutes behind on your responses. Somebody chat that to Elsa. Tell Elsa to fast forward her video stream because she's 1 minute behind. And then she'll miss this embarrassing message when she does it. Because she's referencing the vocal minority, and that was about 5 minutes ago. Funny. Oh, Elsa, just stick to what you're good at: freezing entire nations into terrified fear with your ice powers. Just stick to that. I'm just joking, Elsa. You're wonderful. Nobody told her. What do I pay you people for? Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all. I'm well over time. I got stuff to do today, so I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm glad we got to see that statue at the last minute. I really enjoyed hanging out. Yeah, somebody had to drag it up there too. That is an excellent point. Sorry, I missed that. How the hell? And they probably drug it up there. I want to say they probably drug it up there as a whole block, you know, and they actually did the carving right there. Maybe not, but it would be kind of dangerous to try to move it. I mean, it's not finished, so I doubt they like didn't finish it and then drug it up here, you know. I guess that's possible, but we'll see. Lucan, obviously, thank you so much. Elsa, love ya. DPL, thanks for coming by, man. KJR, you're the best always. Gretchen Wheeler, welcome back. Sorry, I did not want to have the state named after him, but the government changed it to Pennsylvania. Gretchen, thank you so much. Thank you for contributing that. I didn't know that. Sorry, I missed your. I was a little bit loose at the end there. Original name of Pay was New Wales. So that's amazing. Yeah, that hill that is not perfect for a bike over there. But yeah, Gretchen, I hope I see you again on the next one tonight. Let's see. Everybody's hanging out. Love you all very much. Thank you for spending the time with me. And I'm gonna get out of here. If you didn't hit the like yet, please do. If you want to see more hikes morning and evening, hit the sub. And peace out till next time. Happy Friday and have a great weekend. It's gonna be amazing. New footage coming up from Maine over the next week. Every day, 2 new hikes in Maine, in the wilderness of Maine. So you guys have a great one. Peace out.